Hi, Vegeta771 here, boys and girls, and I have something that I want to talk about. It's been on my mind for quite a while. What the hell has happened to wrestling? Back then, in the 80s and 90s, it was the greatest show on earth. It was great to be a fan back then. Now it's gone dramatically downhill. Why? Did the promoters forget how to set up a wrestling show, to write storylines? Did the writers forget how to do the storylines? Why has it gone downhill like it has? I remember back then, you couldn't wait to sit down in front of the TV and watch Monday Night Raw. I couldn't wait to sit down and watch it. I taped every wrestling show that come on TV. I have bookshelves of videotapes. Now you turn on the TV, and a lot of the wrestling shows suck maximum suckage. Why? What causes this? It looks like laziness to me. It's like, did the promoters just, give up or what? WWE, the shows have been bad lately. I don't understand it, with the exception of like maybe one or two matches. It doesn't make sense. Why did the quality of wrestling go downhill? It shouldn't. I mean, it's like it wasn't broke to begin. It's like when you try to improve on something that's not broke to begin with. It doesn't always improve it for the better. It can make it, it can ruin it. It's like that old saying, when if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Well, somebody tried to fix a non-broken product and they ended up breaking it. What the hell happened to it? They they couldn't leave well enough alone. They couldn't just. I mean, they had to try to improve on something that did not need improvement. That did not need improvement. Wrestling was. I used to be a hardcore wrestling fan, and I admit I had gotten away from wrestling for a while because it just it just didn't catch my eye. It stopped bringing out the enthusiast in me. It wasn't the same. I could play you tapes from back then that would make you want to jump for joy. I remember great wrestlers back then, like Lex Luger and the Quebecers and Bret the Hitman Hart and Marty Jannetty, Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, The Undertaker. You know, some good ones. A lot of those guys aren't there anymore. It's like they tried to improve on the show when there was nothing wrong with it. Everybody was tuned in. Everybody was was tuned into it. There was nothing wrong with it that needed improving. But they couldn't leave well enough alone. They had to just try to up it up a notch, and you end up ruining. I mean, you end up ruining the product when you try to improve on something. Like I'm telling you, you a lot of times it's better to just leave well. If something is doing good, you leave it alone. Uh, but and then a lot of those guys, the superstars that are there now that I do like, they are given such poor shit gimmicks now. It's like they're not even exciting to me anymore. I can think of a couple right now. And some superstars have either been let go or are resigning. I mean, they're losing people. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Some of the superstars just aren't exciting at all that they got. It's just I don't understand it. How could it have gone from top of the notch product to you know to pretty much it's pretty much WWE. I hate to say it, but it's looking like WCW almost. Maybe not quite that bad, but you get the picture. it's they've got they better do something to they need to go back to their roots. They better do something to try to fix this because it's a dying product. They need to they need to do something because it's not looking good. Raw has been looking like I said, with the exception of a couple matches, Raw has been looking like crap. I'm gonna watch Raw tonight, and it's probably gonna look the same. So, but the upside to that is, ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to announce Vickie Guerrero is no longer there. She's gone. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Vickie Guerrero has quit. I love to hear that news. That brought us such a big smile on my face because I couldn't stand Vickie Guerrero anyways. Her voice pierced my skull like a hot knife through butter. Excuse me, excuse me. That made me want to hurl every time I heard that. That part did not suit her at all. It needs to go to somebody who can play the part. But she's gone. And let's just give thanks for that. Now that's one of 4 people I'd like to see gone. And the other 3 being Legacy. I can't stand Legacy. I wish Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, and DiBiase were the next ones to go, but I'd rather see them go than Umaga and and I heard there was news of there's news of a couple others that were put in the resignation. I'm not gonna say it because you probably heard it already, but I'd rather see them go than Umaga and than a few others that have went. I'd rather have seen them go than JBL. JBL isn't there anymore. I couldn't stand JBL, but I'd rather have seen JBL than Legacy. That's how much I can't stand Legacy. I just didn't like JBL because that's just the fan in me. I couldn't stand. It's just because he was such a heel, but that's what made him great. I liked him when he was with Farouk when they was in that one group, the Acolytes. They were kick ass then. They were fucking awesome. They should never broke them up. See, that's another thing. They're breaking up. They keep breaking up great tag teams. That makes no sense. They're ruining their own product. It's like they're sabotaging their own product. It makes no sense to me. But that's all I got for right now. But I'll see y'all later.